Good evening, and I'm not in a VR headset today, and I thought, as I explained in the live stream earlier today, if you happen to be there, YouTube told me yesterday that it was my second anniversary, and I think I'm mentioned in the notes. It's a little bit more complicated than that. My first videos did go up in the previous December. But my first VR video went up 2 years yesterday, and that was Beat Saber. But the first Skyrim video went up 2 years ago today, but it was May when I started the stories. But what I will do, I'll go through the first stories video that I put up, which was a character that I'd actually been playing in Skyrim VR, and we're just about to start the Dawnguard quest DLC. And I thought, I'll make videos of this, and I watched about 5 minutes of this. And it's quite clear I wasn't quite sure what I was going to be doing with it, whether it was going to be just a gameplay video. So this is quite embarrassing because it's well, you will see. So let's take this off, and there we go. This is straight from. I'm actually playing it from YouTube. Well, I'll give myself the view. I mean, why not? So I had not recorded properly the actual beginning of Dawnguard. So we start with actually just coming out the door, and it's quite clear. I don't really know what I'm doing. Also, I didn't really know what I was doing when I was I'm recording it. It was all done on one audio channel, and I didn't really have any proper edit. I think I used Movie Maker or something to edit these, but everything was on one audio track. So that well, we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to press play, and we can we can suffer my embarrassment together. So here we go. Right then, Lydia, we are off to do our first anti-vampire quest. So, where are we going? Right then, Lydia, this is our first mission for the Dawnguard, so we've got to do well. We've got to do a bit of very bad axing. I've got red glowy sword, brilliant. We'd already done Dragonborn DLC. Now, we have been here before. Right, so we've got to get some mysterious vampire artifact. No, we don't. Correction. We've simply got to find out what they're looking for. Video quality is not the best. We're just gonna stand there. Right, so that's those taken care of. Are you bored? Come on. This time, if you can sort of get involved, that'll be helpful. I know you've got a bow because I've seen you use it. Ooh. Who's been burying people here? We'll create a few more people to be buried, or at least swept up. Just. Well, I suppose at least I didn't have to pick it up. At least I didn't have to unpick a master lock to get the one gold this time. Starting conscious of that I'm recording. Plenty of lockpicks. Oh no, more than that. And onward, let's go and kill some more vampires. Good. Could have hit him. You could. He was right there. You could have hit him. That one made it too short. Let me know if any of the sounds aren't quite right. If I've got the game sound up too loud or something. I think I may have, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit.
Got involved a bit when I watched it.
I'm going to pause a minute there. I'm going to critique myself there. I'm far too conscious that I'm recording. In fact, that is at the forefront of my mind throughout the entire thing. Just very, very, very self-conscious. Hi, Dakota. I'm glad that you could join me tonight. We're just looking at my my very first stories video that I put up about 2 years ago. And I'm critiquing myself and trying not to get too embarrassed about it. The quality is not good of the video because I didn't know what I was doing. Everything was recorded on one audio track. Nowadays I have a minimum of 3 going because I've got the microphone on a separate track. And I add the music in later. One of the reasons why this is appalling quality is when I recorded it, I didn't record it very well. I can't remember how I recorded it now. But I then had to lighten it afterwards. Oh, I'm doing pretty well. I haven't got too embarrassed yet, but I haven't pre-watched from here. I pre-watched this. I did this long ago. This particular character was an established character. This is Pandora. I liked Pandora, but I've been playing her as me basically, and I done the Dragonborn DLC, so it'd been over to Solstheim, which is why Lydia's got the Bloodskull blade on her. And it was after we came back from that, and I was just about to begin the Dawnguard DLC, that I decided that I'd record this the gameplay and put it up on YouTube. And this is the first one that I did, and it's quite obvious. It's quite obvious that I'm hyper self-conscious about what I'm doing. It's not edited very well at all. I think I've learned quite a bit about editing since I did this one. The quality's dreadful, but there, yeah, the mind is going too much. And what should I say? What should I say? What should I say? Rather than actually role playing it naturally, which is more what I do now. So I do know that it gets rather better with Pandora as I start to get used to the process of recording what I'm doing. But this is a sort of in between. I'm not quite sure whether I'm doing a let's play video or whether I'm doing a story video. So, but I think my editing has improved somewhat. I basically I've just cut the boring bits out. That was my process. So we'll carry on. I can tell you straight off that I did not get on with Serana. She got a dressing down at one point. So, but this is only episode 1. So we'll carry on and see how much more embarrassing the things get.
I have a sneaking suspicion. Pay attention, please. I have a sneaking suspicion that what we're looking for is through that door.
Quest marker gives it away.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here.
Lydia. We definitely haven't been here before. Not through this bit anyway. Oh, thank you. Lydia, come over here. Where are you? Over here. What do you think that is? Because whatever it is, those are vampires. These vampires are very... Oh, I don't know. Are very interested in it. Oh, did it take 2 hours to take her out?
I've seen anything quite like that.
I was just saying that. Good grief. Right. He's dead.
State the obvious.
So, Lydia, come on, keep up. here we have got... It's like one of those solitaire things that you play with marbles. Okie dokes. Obviously I'm going to hit... Ouch. The big red button. And... we have to move things. Okay. Right, okie dokes. Oh, you're not much help, are you? Oh.
Who sent you here?
Who the hell are you? And who were you expecting?
I was expecting someone like me, at least.
What do you mean? Like you?
Can't you tell just from looking at me?
Oh.
A vampire.
The Dawnguard would want me to kill you because they're like a bit anti-vampire.
Not fond of vampires, are they? Well,
No.
look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on. I can help you find out what that is.
That would really get me in with them, wouldn't it? Lydia? If... yes. Where do we
My
need to
family
go?
used to live on an island to the west of Solitude.
I hadn't
guess they
quite
still
got the
do.
hang of
By the way,
finishing my line
name
and
is
then
Serrano.
pressing the
Good to meet
pressing
you.
the button. I'm... the name I gave myself I've completely and totally forgotten, and this is Lydia. So... why were you locked in there?
I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, it's not that... it's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand.
Now, either it's really embarrassing because it was a bit of one of those games gone a bit wrong, or there's a very good reason why you were locked away. That on your back. Is that an Elder Scroll?
Yes, it is. And it's mine.
Why do you have an Elder Scroll? Because they're like something like mythical.
It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
So, you've been locked away from before the Empire, and you won't tell me why, and you have one of these mythical scroll things on your back, and you won't tell me why, and yet you want me to trust you.
She's got a point.
Right. God, you've got no respect for personal space, have you? Right, we need to get out of here. Did we come... oh, God, Lydia. Did we come down that way? Because if we did, let's try it this way.
Who's there?
Come on, girls. Lydia, I've told you before, if you actually got involved with these things, you would not be getting bored now, would you? Lydia, come on. Catch up. Oh, God, she's hopeless. Oh, there you are. Okay, dokes, let's have a look around here. Way out, way out, way out. Oh,
Part of the problem with
gate.
this is I was still using
And
the
I
control
can't
to
see
turn
any
a lot.
activatey chain things. Oh, lever.
Nowadays I actually
And
turn, unless I'm on live stream and trying to get the
Right,
browser
girls.
window out of the way.
Hope you're both
with the
ready,
chat on it.
because I have a feeling that when I pull this, we're going to have company. What do you reckon? God, you don't love getting close, don't you? Yep. Who's there? See, I told you, if you get involved, you're less bored. Who's this at? Is that yours, Serana? Because I haven't seen Lydia do that before. Not entirely sure that I approve.
I think it's quite plain
You
when
be
it's
careful what pets you create, okay?
far more natural,
Okay, so what's up here?
far more natural role playing rather than sort
You
of
don't
just
like the look of the nuts,
acting.
Lydia?
I just stopped there for a moment. What got me into content creation? I had done a little bit before on another channel, just a little bit of personal stuff. So that because I lived away from the family, so I'd put up the odd video for the family to see. But yeah, I think I'd seen videos on YouTube on people playing various games and that, and I'd not long got my Quest headset. I had originally played Skyrim VR on the PS VR back in 2017 for a while. And because I got the Quest, it meant that I could then mod Skyrim, and I'd seen a few videos using modded Skyrim. Hello, James. I have grown as a storyteller. This particular video is actually quite embarrassing. Especially the acting. The acting's bad. The acting's very bad. There's a couple of bits in it which is far more natural reactions, like that reaction just back there to the resurrected Draugr. That was natural. But I was so self-conscious that I was recording it. It's a bit like on a different channel. I'd started to get back into piano playing, and I would practice. Yeah, I had a catchphrase. Yes, I think it was "Okie dokes" at this point. I thought that when I got, I would practice some piano because I lived away from my family in a different part of England. So it's not like America, living on the other coast, like the continent away. But when I'd finished learning a tune, I would record it and put it on YouTube, so that my family could watch it. And I was absolutely rubbish. As soon as I knew, no, it's like, yeah, it is now, blimey. As soon as I knew that I was recording myself, it would just go all to pot, and it would take a long time to actually get a clean recording done. So it's not really much of a surprise that just so hyper self-conscious on this recording, because even when I was recording the piano, I knew that, you know, it wasn't live or anything, that I could delete it. And here I knew I could delete it and also edit it. But yeah, when I did this one, I don't think I really knew what sort of what sort of videos I was going to make, which is why it's sort of half a let's play type of video, just with all the boring bits cut out, and half a role play video. And eventually they morphed into the role play TV series type of things that I do now. But the acting in here is just awful. I've already done a bit of critique of my lack of editing abilities, and I also had everything was on just one audio track, whereas now I record the game audio on one track, my microphone on another track, and then add the music in later. But here it's just all on one. Right, let's go on with the embarrassment. At least we had one bit that was that was a bit better, and that was my reaction to Serana resurrecting the Dawnguard. That was much more natural. The rest of it is the brain has to go over. How am I supposed to react? What am I supposed to say? Whereas that one was just straight off the cuff. I think I gradually got better. Well, the Windhelm Detectives, I think, is hugely better than this entire bit. But it was with Lily that I actually finally got into my stride, I think. Let's carry on with this. We've only got 10 minutes left of this anyway.
Anything and shoot. Yeah.
Oh, you missed today's Sunday live stream, James. I got a bear and a dragon in one time. Or should I say a dragon and bear? For some reason, I was also under the impression that I had to keep every fight in, and all of the fight as well.
Where's that coming from? Okay, are we all done here?
Turn on the controller.
You've got your pet. I'm really not sure about your pet.
Is everything all right here?
What do you mean? Right, so we are... oh God.
Where'd you come from?
Pandora's quite high level already.
Do you make it sound like you killed it?
Having already gone through on Dragonborn.
Oops, didn't want that.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
My moment. Thank you, my moment. Personal space. Right, middle of the mountains. Let's go this way. Oh, good God, it's bad enough having Lillia about. Come on, girls. There is a path, so we will follow it. Paths are usually good. They usually lead somewhere. Where the hell are we going? This might make it easier for you. Oh, good bloody hell. Lydia, this might make it a bit easier for you to actually follow me instead of getting lost. Blimey.
What is it with Lydia and wandering off?
There's a road. And there's a
Who's there?
unfriendly fort. Brilliant. Go on then, Lydia, you might as well get involved as well.
Have a lot of choice in that fight, Serrano.
I can.
Oh, I actually cut that fight.
Where's she gone? Lydia. Is there something wrong with you? God, where's that someone? Oh, God, bloody hell. Is it a vampire thing, this personal space thing? Is she behind me? No, where's she gone? Oh, there she is. Oh, who are you?
All right. Hand over your valuables.
Not
or
Serrano
I'll
that was
gut you like
behind
a
me.
fish.
It was a thief.
Right, I don't have time for this.
Don't you walk away from me.
That'll teach you.
Pandora's quite a high level character by then.
Who's there?
She didn't have problems with bears.
Well, no one anymore. Come on, you need to be quicker on the update than that.
Found you! I...
Found me? That's suspicious. As instructed, you are to eliminate that's what I was... Seranum called Pandora, I forgot about that. By any means necessary. The Black Sacrament has been performed. Somebody wants this poor fool dead. We've already received payment for the contract. Failure is not an option. Astrid. Look at me bleeding face. We've done something that someone doesn't like. It could be practically anything. But not if they were good people. We only do bad things to bad people. I shrunk. God bloody hell, Serrano, will you get out of the way?
I don't want
does
cheap
mean,
viewers.
Lydia, that we are having
I want quality viewers.
an effect.
Oh, I can't remember what I said then.
Right. You're a vampire. Town of humans, behave yourself.
Oh.
You ran into me? I've got my eye on you.
Finally, someone comes in. Kick off your boots, stay a while. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I got nothing but time these days.
Oh. Come on then. Oh, bloody hell.
There ain't
Right.
much. Running an inn weren't my plan. Sure thing.
Okay,
It's
we
yours
want-
for a day.
Want a
I'll
room?
show you to your room. Right this way.
Because Serrana... Go on then. Serrana there has been complaining.
Oh, there we go. And we've reached the end. So that was there's a lot to critique on that. I I think that we can agree I'm much improved from then. Well, I'd hope so. I've been practicing a fair bit. But yes, the initial several dozen videos weren't too good, and until I actually learned to relax into it, which took a while. I mean that. Yeah, at the beginning it was more acting than it was it was anything more than that. But yes, so since then I think my role playing skills have improved. My editing has definitely improved, and that's not even considering the audio tracks. But yes, my theory to begin was just cut out the boring bits without thinking too much of where you need bits in between action bits. You need time to breathe or time to think about the story and the more of the content, the I was going to say continuity, but instead of a through line, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so yes, infinitely improved compared with them with 2 years ago. I would be even more embarrassed if that were not the case, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I am very relieved that that's over now, and I can get back to creating videos with at least some semblance of almost skill, almost. I hope. I do know that I am far better when it comes to adding the music. Of course, I wasn't even adding music then, but I do know that I'm not too bad at that. I'm not too bad at getting that to match, and I'm definitely far better at relaxing into the role than I was back then, because a lot of that was absolutely dreadful. As I said, hyper self-conscious. Anyway, there we go. There is some of the funny bits I did turn into shorts, and those bits were usually the off the cuff bits, rather than the acted bits, as it were. And they made them into shorts. They made it into shorts. So anyway, thanks for joining me for this embarrassment. There are plenty of videos. The most popular of the videos is one of Lily's, actually. It was Requiem for the Past. That was the most. That's been the most popular so far. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this embarrassment, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, there's loads on my channel which are far better played and far better edited, that are far more enjoyable. So thank you very much for joining me this evening for this nostalgic look back, and have a fantastic rest of your day, however much of your day you have got left, and I will say good night. Good night.